Hello, my name is Deanna Greco. I'm a student at the Catholic University of America in Washington, D.C., and I'm a biochemistry major, currently doing research at the University of Delaware with the Science and Engineering Leadership Initiative program. So my school, like I said, I go to Catholic University, and we're a smaller school, so we don't have many research opportunities. So one of my advisors encouraged me to apply for an REU over the summer, and the Science and Engineering Leadership Initiative program was a great fit, or a great one to apply to at least, because it's designed for people with disabilities, and I'm legally blind, so I have a disability. So I figured, hey, let's apply and see what happens, and luckily I got in. So I've spent the last 10 weeks doing computational research, and in my application I specified that I needed to be doing computational research because of my vision. So I have enough vision to get into trouble but not to get out of it. So in a lab setting, I'm like a wet lab setting, I really don't work the best, just because it is a hazard, and additionally because I have a service dog, I have a guide dog. So the fact that he couldn't be in there with me because it's obviously a safety issue, I didn't want to be in a wet lab. And yes, I could have put him out in a cage in the hallway because I've heard of other people doing that, but I don't like the idea of people being able to walk by and pet him or mess with him, because really the fact that he's a service dog, they're not supposed to be pet like when they're in harness, when they're actually working, because it distracts them from their jobs. So I figured it would just be best if I could have him with me all the time. I wasn't around chemicals and I was in a safe space. So the computational lab was definitely a safer space. It was all computers. So basically what I worked on over the summer was I worked with chlamydia. So I worked on a fusion protein that helps the reproduction of chlamydia in a broad scale. It really is a big part in making it happen. So I ran computer simulations, which is what I learned how to do here. I'd never had exposure to anything computational. I never used command line. And this summer I was immersed in it, and it was so much fun to learn a new concept, like to go into something not knowing anything, and then to learn it and do things and collect data and have results at the end, and know that, for a poster presentation there's so much to talk about. It really gave me a new perspective on research that I didn't have before, and it showed me that there is a lot out there that anybody, regardless of whether they have a disability or not, if they're interested in chemistry or biochemistry, they are able to go into an area of research. There is a spot for them, they just have to find it.